then Brahmanta Trivikramasya. So Mataji is coming, I think. Mahaprema Mataji, she insists. Then the next word is Vishwa Ni in Brahmalinga Yukta Su. So here we have a sutra which says Brahmanta Trivikramasya Vamanaha. A Trivikrama at the end of a Brahma becomes Vamana. So if in Brahmalinga word there is Trivikrama at the end, so it becomes Vamana. So it's like a Nitya Sutra. So wherever there is Trivikrama at the end of a Brahmalinga word, then it will become Vamana by default, by the sutra. So Vishwani Yuktasu, it becomes Vamana, and then Radha Vishnu Janabhya Vipashcha Trivikramat. No, but not by that. Brahmata Samur Maharaha. By that sutra, Su is deleted, Vishwani. Okay. And then Vishwani Yukt Au. Again, we make it Vamana. Then Radha Brahmabhyam Au E and Brahma Shantanuk Sarveshwanatwami. So we get Vishwanini. And similarly, Vishwani Yuktajas. So again, Brahmanta Trivikramasya Vamanaha, Vishwani Yuktajas. And then Brahmata Jas Shaso Shi. By that sutra, what happens? In place of Jas, we get Shi. And then what happens? Sarveshwara Vaishnavantar Shau. No, we don't apply that. Sarveshwara Vaishnav. We have actually applied Brahme Shantanuk Sarveshwanatwami because this is word in Brahmalinga and it is ending in Isha. So yeah, we apply that one. That is more specific sutra. So we bring Nuk and then E of She. Then Nanta Dhatu Varjita Santa Sangha is applied. So Nini, like that. Vishwa Nini. Like that. So that's how it is done. And Vishwanina. Yes, Roji?
Earlier we had declined Vishwani, Vishwanya, Vishwanyaha.
That was in Purushottam Linga.
Okay, so the same word can be in Purushottam Linga and Brahma Linga also.
Yeah, some words they are like adjectives, Visheshana. So Visheshanas, they follow the pattern of Vishesha, the proper nouns, which also means they also have the same vibhakti as the nouns, proper nouns do. So
okay,
so they are declined in like all the genders. Like for example, I also already gave that example before. Like Sundaraha Krishna. Okay, Purushottam Linga. Then Sundari Radha. And then Sundaram, let's say Vanam. So Sundar is like that word.
Okay, fine.
Then in 3-1, Vishwanina, Vishwanibhya, Vishwanibhi, Vishwanine, Vishwanibhya, Vishwanibhya, Vishwaninaha, Vishwanibhya, Vishwanibhya, Vishwaninaha, Vishwaninoha, Vishwaninam. Okay, in 6-3, Vishwani Yukta Am, then Brahmanta Trivikramasya Vamana, it becomes Vamana. And we insert note by Brahma Shantan, no, by Vamana Gopi Radhavya Nudami.
Vamana Gopi.
Yeah, and then Vamana Satri Vikramo Nami, Nirishabdasya Duvana Tisri Chatasroho, Vishwani Nam. And then, yeah, so that's all. So Vishwanina, Vishwanini, Vishwaninoha, Vishwanishu, ityadi. Then we have this word Krishna Rai. So again, we did this word in Purushottam Linga also. It is also here. Krishna Rai Yukta Su. So now, by applying this previous sutra, Brahmanta Trivikramasya Vamana, because I is also Trivikrama, as we had studied in Sangya Prakaranam. So it also becomes Vamana. But the point is, what is the Vamana for I? Are you getting the point? Because according to, means what can be the Vamana for I? Because A is also Trivikrama. So we cannot say that A is Vamana for I. So what's the Vamana for I? So we have a sutra here which defines the Vamana for these letters. So A sthane iramaha, O sthane uramo Vamana syat. The Vamana for A and I is irama, and the Vamana for O and O is urama. Okay, so for A and I it's irama, for O and O it's urama. So Krishna Rai Yukta Su, Brahmanta Trivikrama Vamana. So Krishna Ri Yukta Su. It's become Ri. And then Su is deleted by which sutra? Yeah, Brahmata Swamor Maharaha. And we get Krishna Ri. And that's how Krishna Ri, Krishna Rini. We insert Nuk by Brahmashanta Nuk Sarveshwanatwami. Krishna Rini. Krishna Rina, Krishna Ribhyam, ityadi, like that. Okay. And when Bhyam comes, Bhyam, yeah, when Bhyam comes, 3.2. So Krishna Rai Yukta Bhyam. So in this case, what we do is, first of all, we make it Vamana by Brahmanta Trivikramasya Vamana. It becomes Krishna Ribhyam. And then we apply Raya Asabho in Purushottam Linga, we had that sutra. Then it becomes A. So Krishna Rabhyam. Like that. So that was Krishna Rai in Brahmalinga. And now, when we have the word Kartri in neuter gender, so Kartri was also there in Purushottam Linga, Karta, Kartaro, Kartara. But when it's in neuter gender, then the forms will be Kartri Yuktasu, Brahmata Sumur Maharaha, Kartri only. Kartrini, same process. I mean, it's the whole same sutras being applied again and again. Kartrini, Kartrini, Kartrina, Nuksarveshwanatwami, and like that. Kartribhyam ityadi. Kartaha. When Su Sambodhana is there, then Brahmano Govindo Vabuddha is applied. So once it takes Govinda, so it becomes Kartaha, and when it doesn't take Govinda, it remains Kartri. So please do this Kartri as a homework. Or before, yes, tomorrow's class. Kartri in neuter gender. Okay. And here we end the declension of the neuter words ending in Sarveshwara. So basically we complete the Sarveshwaranta section, including Purushottam Linga, Lakshmi Linga, and Brahma Linga.
So Kartri is also a Visheshana?
So you see here MFN, which means masculine, feminine, neuter. So,
Okay.
So yeah, it means it is. It can be used in that sense. Like in Samasa also, such words can be employed in such ways which can be in like neuter gender or other genders. So yeah.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So here we complete the Sarveshwaranta section. Ideally, I should conduct one exam for the whole Sarveshwaranta section. I hope you're ready. Not now. So tomorrow will be okay? Sarveshwaranta section test exam, written exam.
So it's Sarveshwaranta of Brahmalinga or Sarveshwaranta of
Complete.
everything?
Complete.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we do it tomorrow. We will practice. Tomorrow is Sunday also. Just give it a try. Because we are already going quite slow and we are practicing much in the class also. So do we do tomorrow?
Okay, bro, we can try.
Okay, Prabhu is ready.
So it'll be like written or?
It will be a written exam or test.
Okay, I can try. I missed some classes, so I'll have to catch up.
So yeah, please try. Mahaprema Mataji, tomorrow okay? Haribo. I think you are muted, Mataji. You can unmute yourself. I think she's not there. Hare Krishna, Mahaprema Mataji. I mean, we already got 2/3 majority. I think she's not there. Okay, so we'll do it tomorrow. The Sarveshwaranta exam on Sarveshwaranta. So if you have got any question, any clarification before that, so you can ask me via Telegram like that, or you can just do it. Okay, so best of luck for tomorrow. Let's do Anvaya. Yeah, thank you for that message, Mataji. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, and then text number 2. Do you remember which shloka is that?
It wasn't here.
Let me find out. Yeah, actually we did this one last time. It was towards the end of 3rd chapter. Where's that? Maybe we'll start from here, 35. So Canto 1, Chapter 3, Shloka 35. एवं जन्मानि कर्माणि ह्यकर्तुरजनस्य च वर्णयन्ति स्म कवयो वेदगुह्यानि हृत्पतेः। यथा जीवस्य जन्मादि माया एवं ईश्वरस्य अपि न। एवं जीववत् अकर्तुः निर्विकारस्य अजनस्य जन्मादिरहितस्य हृत्पतेः अंतर्यामिनो भगवतः वेद गुह्यानि वेदेषु रहस्यत्वेन संवृतानि जन्मानि आविर्भावादीनि कर्माणि लीला रहस्यादीनि कवयः पंडितः वर्णयन्ति. So just like यथा जीवस्य जन्मादि माया एवं, the birth of the living entities, the way we take birth is just illusion, is maya. Okay, maya eva. ईश्वरस्य अपि न एवं जीववत्. But the birth of Ishvara, or the incarnation of appearance of Ishvara, is not like the birth of the living entities. Okay, akartuhu nirvikarasya. So the Lord is nirvikara. He doesn't change, he remains the same always. There is no vikara transformation in him at any point of time. Ajanasya, he is without any birth, he doesn't take birth. Hritpatehe antaryaminah bhagavata, and he is antaryaminah, he resides and controls the activities of all the living entities residing in the heart. So antaryami, yami basically means one who controls. Yama, you know, we say yama, what is that? The qualities of a brahmana in Bhagavad Gita. Shamadama. So similarly, this yama also has the same meaning of controlling. So he's residing as Paramatma, and he's Bhagavan. So of such a Bhagavan, Ved Guhyani Janmani Karmani Kavayah Varnanti. So the Kavayah, the Panditah, the learned scholars, people or devotees, they describe Varnayanti, or the chant Kirtayanti, about the birth and so on, the Avirbhav, the appearance of and so on of such a Lord, and also they describe or the chant about the confidentiality or the confidential pastimes of the Lord and so on, which are Vedeshu Rahasatvena Sangvritani, which are preserved in the Vedas because they are confidential. Rahasatvena. Iti. This is the meaning.
So it's why is their third case of Rahasyatva?
Oh,
Why is it-
Rahasatvena Samvritani is preserved. Why is it preserved? Because
No, why is it
yeah, I'm telling the same thing.
Oh, I
Mataji.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So Samvritani means something which is preserved, or let's say something which is covered, preserved. So it is covered or it is preserved because it is confidential. So that Tritiya, the third case, is used in the sense of causative. Causative, not in the sense like causing
Right.
someone.
I thought that would be fifth case. So what?
No.
Anyway, so you're saying it could be third case.
Third case can also be used in such case. Third case is also used for this purpose.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Tritiya Hetuho. For Hetu, no. Yeah, Hetu we can say. So Tritiya is also used for that. Rahasyatvena Sangvritani. Because of being, literally it would mean, they are preserved because of being confidential. Literally. Okay, Mataji?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? The next verse. Sava yudam vishwamamoghalīlaha srijatyavatyatina sajjatesmin bhuteshu chantar hita atmatantraha shadvargikam jigrhati shadguneshah. Amoghalīlaha satya sankalpaha bhuteshu pranishu antarhitaha अंतर्यामित्वेन सर्वत्र विराजितः आत्मतंत्रः सर्वथा स्वाधीनः षड् गुणेशः षडेन्द्रिय नियंता हृषीकेशः स वै स एव भगवान् हरिः इदं विश्वं सृजति उत्पादयति अवति सर्वथा पालयति अत्ति च भक्षयति कालक्रमेण विनाशयति च अस्मिन् सृष्ट्यादौ न सज्जते जीववत् न एव आसक्तः भवति परन्तु षड्वर्गकम् इन्द्रिय षड्वर्ग विषयं जिघ्रति दूरादेव गन्धवत् जिघ्रणाति न तु सज्जते. Very nice verse. The Lord is mentioned as Amogha Leela, which means Satya Sankalpa, whose determination, whose vows are always, who is fixed in his determination in his vows. He never breaks them, literally, Satya Sankalpa. He is Virajita, he is residing as Paramatma, as the super soul in all the living entities. Pranishu antaryamittvena sarvatra virajita. He is Atmatantraha sarvatha swa adhina. He is always independent. He is not paradhina. He is not dependent on others. He is swa adhina, sarveshvara. And he is Shad Guneshaha. He is Lord Hrishikesh, known as Hrishikesh. Why? Because he controls the activities of the six senses. Such Bhagwan Hari, such Lord Hari, Sa Eva Bhagwan Hari, Idam Vishwam Srijati. He creates, Utpadayati, this universe. And he always maintains it, Palayati. And then, in due course of time, he Vinashayati, he destructs everything, the universes. Then Asmin Srishtya na Sajjate, he, unlike the living entities, doesn't become attached in the, while in the process of creation, maintenance, or annihilation of the universe. So this is actually very interesting, because in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says that we should not be attached to our karma. We should just perform them as a matter of fact, as a matter of duty. So we can also see from his behavior that although he's engaged in srishti, in creation, maintenance, annihilation, and they are really good tasks, like quite a big task, not just a small thing. But still, na sajjate. He doesn't become attached. Parantu, but just like one smells a flower or some fragrance from very far away. Similarly, the Lord, he accepts or he consumes the sense objects from far away, which basically means natu sajjate, he does not become engrossed and attached in them. Iti artha, this is the meaning. Okay. Anything here?
Let a moment to look at everything. It's pretty long.
Okay, we move ahead. Okay, text 37. Nachasya kaschin nipunena dhatu ravaiti jantu kumanisha utihi namani rupani manovachobhi santanvato natacharyami vagnyah. This is very nice. Agnyah murkha jantu janah natacharyam नाट्यकारस्य संकेतम इव यथा नाटक अनभिज्ञ पुरुषः नटस्य संकेतं किमपि न जानाति तथा इति यावत् को मनीषः को बुद्धिः कश्चित् कोऽपि जन्तुः धातुः जगद्विधातुः मनो वचोभिः नामानि रूपाणि संतन्वतः मनसा रूपाणि वचसा नामानि सम्यक् विस्तारयतः अस्य ईश्वरस्य ऊतिः लीलः निपुणेन तर्क आदि कौशलेन न अवैति न एव जानाति. So very nice example is given that just like if there is a person who is not, who doesn't know about acting, you know, the nataka, the acting, the art of acting and all. So when, let's suppose some person, he makes a performance in front of such a person who doesn't know anything about acting, so that person will not be able to understand what that actor is trying to do or present. So agyaha jantuh natacharyam iva. So just like such nataka anabhigya purusha, such a person who is anabhigya, who doesn't know about anything about nataka, acting and all, so he will not be able to understand any sanketa, any indication of that actor. Okay. Similarly, those living entities or people who are kubuddhi, who are dull-minded, dull-headed, dull-witted, they cannot understand the different pastimes of the Lord, Ishvara Leela, just by their expertise in logic and all, Tark Adi Kaushalena. So, and such pastimes of the Lord, they are expended, or they are expended by him, the Lord himself, vidhatu santanvatah. This one last time also when I was trying to read this, I stuck here. Mano vachobhi namani rupani san. So yeah, so this is the point. Just like a person of ignorant person doesn't know about any acting, he cannot understand the indications of an actor. Similarly, just by logic, mere logic, tarka, and so on, a dull-witted person cannot understand about the pastimes of the Lord, which are done by him, by the Lord, through his mind and words. So I'm not really sure about this thing, like mano vachobi namane rupani, but the whole sense is like that. So we can read Prabhupada's translation. What does it say here? 1:337. So Prabhupada says, the foolish with the poor fund of knowledge cannot know the transcendental nature of the forms, names, and activities of the Lord. Oh. Acha. Oh, actually, this is 2-3, this is 2-3, and this is 2-3. So they are, so okay, such a person, such a dull-witted person, he cannot understand the names, the forms, and the pastimes of the Lord. Okay, okay.
Oh.
Now it makes sense. Who is playing like an actor in a drama, nor can they express such things, neither in their speculation nor in their. So this is a little different, but the point is, such persons, they, by their mind and words, they cannot understand just by mere logic the pastimes, the names, and the forms of Ishvara, of Ishvara. Iti artha. This is the meaning. Yeah.
Wait, so is what, but it says by mind. So manasa is 3-1, isn't it?
Manas. Yeah, manasa is 3-1.
I see. So by the mind, they cannot understand these things.
Yeah. So just
Okay.
so here it is combined and they just break it here. Shuddha sound. So ityartha, this is the meaning.
So by the mind, the forms, and by the words, the names.
The names.
Okay. All right.
So also, you know, that there is a shloka. Pravachanena na labhyo pravachanena. One cannot attain Lord just by pravachana, you know, by some word jugglery and all. So the same thing actually. And manasa here is
Right.
like mental speculation, you know, some speculation, some contemplation, without any basis of shastras. So like that. Okay. Any question here? Clarification.
The samyam vistarayata. That's so samyog is complete,
Mhm.
but what is this vistarayata
Is it there?
referring?
So Vistarayata here refers to the Lord who expands many rupa and nama. You know, Vistara, who expands.
Oh, I see. Expands. Okay, all right.
Because the Lord is the one from whom all the names are coming, all the forms are coming, like that. All the pastimes are coming. So one who expands in different names, forms, pastimes, like that. We can actually say both ways. One who expands himself also, because there is no difference between Krishna's name and Krishna himself in that sense. So one who expands himself in forms, Rupa, Nama, and Leela, or one who just, I mean, just expand in other way, in a normal sense. Many names and all. Who one performs different Leelas. Okay, so we'll stop here for today and be prepared tomorrow. So we'll have Sarveshwanath section test and yeah, tomorrow. So Mahaprema Mataji, are you here? You can hear us?
Yes, Prabhu.
So today we completed the Sarveshwaranta section. So tomorrow we'll have one test or exam, written one, for the whole Sarveshwaranta section, which means Purushottam Linga, Lakshmi Linga, and Brahma Linga. So please prepare, and if any doubt,
Yes,
please
sir.
ask me on Telegram. Okay, so we'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Dandavat, for answering.
Hare Krishna.